Hey everybody. Welcome to NIGHTCOOP.
What a delight it is to be here with you all.
Yes, we
are back.
We are back. We're back and better than ever. Dare I say it?
I will say that as well. We are back and better than ever.
Yeah. Thank you for being patient with us as we took some time. Felt like that was the right thing to do. And it was.
Yes.
100%.
And it was the right thing to do for ourselves, and that is the priority.
Yeah. But that being said, we're locked and loaded, man.
Yeah, we're happy to be back.
Happy to be back.
Extremely happy to be back. And we're starting off with, I think, a really uplifting theme of the week.
Yeah. But I think it's a good theme. It's a relevant theme.
Yeah.
It's a theme that makes sense for the first theme back.
Yes.
I would say.
Today we're going to be talking about catastrophic events.
And let me tell you, I got range to mine.
I've
range to what I'm going to discovered about.
I know, me too.
So I'm really looking forward to this.
I know. There are things that I discovered that I didn't. I was unaware of. I learned throughout.
I learned a bit too during my research. During my research.
And I have no clue if any of what I read is entirely true because I didn't fact check it or anything. But
no one does anymore. Who cares?
Okay, did you know you can just say anything now?
You can say legitimately,
literally whatever I want.
Anything. Well, and there's no verification process.
None at all. So, on that note, let's get started.
Okay.
Did you have something right out the gate that you wanted to talk about?
I mean, I did have something that I think is very interesting, and this is just a pitch. And Let me hear me out. I'm not saying, this is a great idea or a grand idea, but it's something.
Okay.
I would love a natural disaster museum.
That I would like that too.
Is that or is that not a fucking moneymaker? Where you in.
And then, could you imagine if one day it got swept away by a hurricane? Art imitates life. And life imitates art.
I know.
Could you imagine?
Could
you know that it would.
You know that it would. Of course it would.
A tornado right through.
Of course it would. But it's like, it would be so cool to have a tornado simulator almost.
Oh, yeah.
You can make rides out of it. Maybe that'll be offensive. I don't know. But it would be to see a piece of plywood that survived something.
So what's interesting, this is something that I found during my research, was that in the year 2025 so far, natural disasters have caused more than $131 billion in losses. And that sounds insanely high, of course. But this is where I think conservatives go, it's actually not that bad. We don't need to worry about it because did you know Katrina's estimated damage itself was $125 billion?
Yeah, the Bush administration fumbled so fucking hard. That would be part of the museum, I think, is that it would be handwritten apologies from the Bush administration to all the survivors of Katrina.
An insane amount of loss.
Yeah.
One hurricane.
Yeah.
Nuts. It's interesting because when it happened, it felt like the repercussions of it just went on and on and on.
Yeah, it wasn't like a there were so many lingering issues that happened from the displacement of people that I think didn't happen as much with other hurricanes.
Yeah.
And I think it was probably location wise.
Yeah.
You hit demographics that didn't have a backup situation.
Yeah.
So Katrina was a mess. Also, great name though for an iconic hurricane.
Oh yeah.
Because some of them are kind of like Hurricane Betty, and you're like,
Hurricane Andrew. It's like
Hurricane Andrew destroyed though.
it did, but nobody talks about it.
Because Hurricane Katrina. You know? Yeah. Strong
It's
name.
crazy.
Really strong name.
Really strong name.
Strong name, strong winds, huh?
174 miles per hour.
Really?
That bitch is what I wrote.
What? That bitch. 174 miles per hour.
The wind.
The wind.
The wind. I mean, you really think about it too, and you go, if you go out on a windy day and there are gusts of winds that are like 15, 16 miles per hour, that'll fuck up your hair.
Yeah.
174 miles per hour?
Fuck up your life.
No kidding.
Not for nothing.
No. That's right.
Yeah. The creepiest part is the eye of the storm.
Oh, I know.
When it gets all quiet and I know. It's scary. I mean, but we've been in some hurricanes. Nothing crazy though. You know how they always downgrade to a tropical little storm.
They do, but here's also the thing though, Kelly, is that we thought that Hurricane
Kelly.
Sandy wasn't that bad, but it actually was in monetary damages. It was really bad. It's like one of the top hurricanes. And we didn't realize that back when we were like...
Wait, Hurricane Sandy was in 2013?
And
it hit Connecticut.
Yes.
Hurricane Sandy. And we had Sandy Hook.
That's correct.
Sandy's a bad name for Connecticut, I'll tell you what.
Bad name for
Holy
Connecticut.
hell.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It was Hurricane Sandy.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Well, because we really messed up.
We did mess up.
And we can admit when we mess up.
We can.
Some people can't do that.
Some people can't do that. We messed up. When we were in school, we dressed up for Halloween as reporters within Hurricane Sandy because we didn't realize the gravity of the situation.
I mean, it wasn't like it was an unrealistic costume. It wasn't
an unrealistic costume.
We were just reporters that had sticks in our hair and leaves in our hair.
Also,
that's funny.
I don't mean to. Yeah. We didn't. Yeah,
it wasn't great. It wasn't great.
We hear you out, and we shouldn't have done that. But in our heads, it was like, well, we're just a hurricane's happening right now, and we're reporters during a hurricane. It was a hurricane reporter joke, not a Hurricane Sandy joke.
Yeah, it's not like we were. I'm not even gonna say what we could have done.
Also, let me just. Okay, I am gonna say this. Okay, I think like 2 people perished in Hurricane Sandy. Okay, listen.
Perished is a hell of a word.
Listen.
Perished. Perished.
Okay.
He perished.
But it was 2.
Those.
I mean, if you think on the grand scheme of things, I mean,
people die all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People die all the time.
People die all the time.
So
2.
I mean, did they die due to Hurricane Sandy, or did they happen to die during Hurricane Sandy?
That is a good question. Well, and this is the COVID debate. People were like, did they really die of COVID, or was it a broken heart?
Millions of deaths. This was 2.
I know. But it's the way
I bet
people
I'm wrong about this too. I bet more people did die.
I think it's more than 2. Hold on. Hurricane Sandy.
I bet it's less than 10. Less than 10. If it's less than 10, I'm right. If it's more than
Sandy,
10, I revoke my previous statements.
Death toll. The death, you idiot, 233.
Ooh, but there was a 2 in there. 233
across 8 countries, 147 in the U.S. and 72 in the Caribbean.
I was wrong. I was wrong. You've been wrong before. I was wrong.
That was was it like 2?
But
that does make our costume worse.
That makes our costume worse. That's the first thing. And then the second thing I'm going to say, but if you think of how many people are on the planet, okay,
you can win this.
174 to 2 is closer than 2 to 1,000.
Technically, see, you could win this argument.
I could win any argument if I tried.
I mean, you're right.
It's,
But it was a catastrophic event.
And if you said 1,000 people died during Hurricane Sandy, and I said 2, I would win because it's always closest without going over.
You sound like Natasha Leggero when you said that. Yeah. No, you're right, though. You're right. All right. This
Okay.
or that?
Yeah, but I really wanted to talk about something.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
The Titanic. I wanted to talk about the Titanic because Kelly, I read so much about this ship. Okay? I
It's
have
a hell of a
so
ship.
much to say about this ship.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, you read the length of the ship and you go, that's not that long. Like in your head, it's like 800 feet is not that long. 882 to be exact. But actually it is, because this ship was built in 1912. Cruise ships today are only between 1,000 and 1,200 feet. They were already at 882 in 1912. It's not as though we got that much bigger in regards to what we could take on the water.
So what you're trying to say is, for the time period, the
It
fact
was massive.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was
massive. But Kelly, here's the thing too, is that when it wrecked, it was 1912. You know, this motherfucking ship wasn't found until 1985.
what?
For 70 years. It took them 70 years to find the largest, most unsinkable ship.
I didn't know it took them that long.
They were so cocky about this ship when they had it. They didn't recognize what would happen when they lost it.
They didn't know. They did. That's crazy.
You're not going to be able to find it.
Man.
And also, it only took 2 hours and like 40 minutes for this thing to sink. Imagine the amount of time it took to build this ship.
Oh,
And
I'd be
in
so
the
pissed.
Length of the movie itself. Gone.
Gone. Out of here. Damn. You know, I'd be pissed too if I were like someone that was like, I worked really hard on those sconces.
Yeah.
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 I designed all those cabins.
I mean, they really, and also, Kelly, to me, it's crazy that they only had 1,000 bottles of wine on board. I would think they would have more.
I would think they would have
I
more.
would think they would have more.
Well, but then other people were drinking other things, weren't they?
Yeah.
They had to have other liquor on board. Maybe.
They had to have. They had to have. And
Can you imagine? You're on the biggest cruise, this huge ship. You're this elite prick, and you're like, I'm living large. And then they go, we're going down.
We're sinking.
We're sinking.
And we're sinking fast. I mean, also,
not only that, but we're not only sinking, we're sinking in freezing cold water.
Yes. And they were notified 6 times of an iceberg. 6 times.
At which point,
You already know it was only men in charge.
You already
know. Because there's no way in hell that a woman would hear of iceberg issues and be like, it should be fine. We're so cocky. They were so cocky.
But what do you mean it should be fine if it's the iceberg is right there? Why wouldn't you turn? Like, there's no.
They thought it was unsinkable. They were so confident it was unsinkable. They didn't even have half of the amount of lifeboats on board that the ship could have.
Because they thought it wouldn't
Because they thought it wouldn't sink.
Big things sink.
Big things sink.
Big things. It's like a Great Dane. They don't live long. Yeah, you got to expect for it to go down early. You have to be ready for that.
You have to be ready for that.
Too big of a ship, man.
Too big of a ship.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't get on it.
I would not get on it.
If you told me,
no.
I felt uncomfortable when we were on these huge ass planes.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah, there's 2 levels to the plane. There's like a bar in it.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's this beautiful plane. And the whole time you're going, we shouldn't be up here.
We shouldn't be up here like this. Not
We
like
shouldn't be up
this.
here in the sky like this.
And you shouldn't be on the water like that.
No, get out of the water. Get out of the water.
Get out of the water. And you know what? I'll mention this as well. I've never seen the movie.
You know what? I've seen moments of it, and you go, here's the problem. The ending is ruined. Yeah. The ending is ruined.
Dare I say it's been spoiled.
And
they go down with the ship.
They go, yeah. And the whole time, you know, I've seen moments of it. I don't find Rose or Jack particularly interesting.
I really was, you know, it's not often. So Kate Winslet.
All right.
I don't get it.
I look at her and I go, okay.
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 I loved her in Contagion.
Great in Contagion.
Great in Contagion. But I feel like Titanic, if you saw it in theaters and, you know, this was your first time seeing a true drama like this, you're probably like, this is incredible. But now I look at it and I go, well, they're going down. Why am I about to care about what this story is here? Because I know that they're going down.
They're going down. Titanic was crazy.
Maybe
I should watch the movie.
Maybe. Probably not, though. You're probably not going to watch it.
Oh, I gave it away. That was my egg on my face.
Oh, that you...
that I've never seen Titanic.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, okay.
You'll come up with another one, maybe.
All right.
All right. This or that?
Yeah.
Okay. Workplace injury or car accident?
Workplace injury.
I think so too.
Definitely.
Get that benefit out of it.
Workers' comp.
Yeah.
Gotta
I
get
think
that
so
workers'
too.
comp.
The only time the problem is it depends on what you do for work, right? Because if you're like in oil and you freaking fall off a thing, you know, that's a different workplace injury than a car than a someone who's, you know, working in a restaurant. You slip, you fall, whatever.
Right. Totally. I just think that like you dealing with an event like that and dealing with like an HR type situation is going to be better than a random person who may or may not have insurance.
Yeah, I agree. I also think that a workplace injury tells a better story most of the time. Car accident, it's just someone wasn't looking.
Someone wasn't looking. And do you ever, like, there are some people who get in car accidents all the time. All of the time. There are people who have been in like 6-7 wrecks. 6-7. God, no.
Yep.
I'm melting.
Yep. It happened to you.
Oh my God.
Could happen to anybody. You
that
just
was
6'7".
Crazy.
I know.
I hated that. I'm so sorry.
It's too.
Yeah, I blame. You know what? I blame mom because I wasn't thinking about it at all.
Yeah, our mom told a 6'7" joke yesterday.
Yeah, which really stunned me.
That was crazy. That was crazy. I think that the people that consistently get into car accidents, though, they're also the people that are like, why is it always me? And it's like, because you're stupid.
Because you're bad at this.
Because you're bad at this.
You're bad, and you weren't looking.
And you weren't. So many people have a hard time paying attention while they drive.
Yeah.
Like fully paying attention. They're doing things. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I know.
I'll understand. You send a text at a red light. Okay.
And you know what? I was talking about this the other day. I am fed up. I'm at the point where I am just saying to people, what are you doing out in public? What are you doing?
Oh, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Hey, it was like 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, a car like was about to turn as I'm walking. I literally look, I go, what are you doing? I'm walking. What, are you going to hit me?
I know. Well, especially out here, the other day when we saw that guy just go right through the stop sign, and we were like, hey!
Whoa, come on!
Oh, yeah, I'll yell at a car.
Why not?
No problem. Go ahead.
Knife wound, gun wound.
What?
Knife or gun wound.
Knife or gun wound? Knife wound. Knife wound, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, you got a higher probability of surviving.
Let's say it's in your shoulder, though.
In your shoulder?
Yeah, like right here.
Knife wound. Cooler scar. Cooler scar.
Yeah, but people aren't going to know.
I don't want to get shot. What do you want me to
neither.
do? Yeah. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? I'd rather get stabbed than shot. I'd rather get stabbed than shot. I feel like, anyway. I'm not asking for it. I feel like I should say that these days. But
yeah, I know. You got to be clear about it.
You got to be clear. I would prefer,
especially if you're wearing a tank top.
Yeah. I think a knife wound looks better. I think it's easier to survive. Gunshot wound, I think it's kind of ugly the way that it the hole.
It almost it kind of just looks like you got like like the polio vaccine.
It really does. It's got that. You know what the problem is about a gunshot wound? It's got that asshole look to it that I don't like at all.
It does.
It does.
Sorry to gunshot victims.
Of course. Yeah, it really made matters even fucking worse.
Yeah, I know. That would be crazy if it were just sitting right here and every single time you're like...
I'd be so irritated. Be so irritated. Ruined so many outfits.
I will say this. If I got shot, I would be irritated.
I'd be so pissed. And you know what? I'm telling somebody.
I'm telling on you.
I'm going to tell on you. If you shoot or stab me, truly, if you
hurt me, I'm telling.
You know where I might not report? Maybe a slap. Maybe a slap, because I go slaps. I would say 60% of the time are justifiable.
Yeah, especially like an open-handed just slap. Like
yeah.
Because
you know what it says? Because I can imagine a situation where I said something that was maybe out of pocket, and someone slaps me across the face, and I go, all right. Fair.
All's fair when you yap the way we do. Something could be misconstrued.
Something could be misconstrued. Like we normally are playing around, good fun. But some people don't like good fun. Some people are sensitive.
But don't you shoot me.
But don't you dare shoot me. Fuck.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. Breaking a new nail or same outfit as the bitch you hate. Both of these are bad.
Same outfit as the bitch I hate.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because I know you look better than that bitch. And breaking the new nail, that could hurt.
Breaking the new nail.
That could hurt if it's acrylic.
Could hurt, and also, like, I think of, like, I'm not going to regret my outfit just because some bitch I hate is wearing it, because I know that, like, I wanted this outfit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, I would think to myself, well, she probably snuck into my room, knew what I was going to wear, so jealous of me, wants to be me so bad that she needed to go pick out the same thing. Okay?
That's got to be what happens.
That has to be what happened. She broke into my home.
Oh, my God.
But I know.
That's fucked up.
How could she?
How could she break into your home and steal your outfit idea?
Get out of my house.
First of all, get out of my house and go change.
But the nail I just paid for. The nail I just
now
you're
pissing me off, and I'm not flattered.
Now you're pissing me off. And I talk with my hands too much. They're going to be more in front of your face than the outfit that the other bitch is wearing.
The other night on stage, I had my press-ons on because my Gel X thing, that it doesn't even matter. Anyways, I put on press-ons. I'm talking. I'm shitting on this chick in the front row who was lovely. I was just joking around. I was telling the yucks, okay? Anyways, as I'm doing it, my fake nail broke off. I go, isn't that nice? I go, hard to prove a point when your press-on nail comes off as your...
Right.
And then I had to talk the whole time like this, and my nail wasn't on, and I look like an idiot. And you know what that set was? And also that set was a C+ set. No good. One thing if you're murdering the whole time and you're missing a nail. Another thing to do just okay and you look like shit. You know what I mean?
Got people in the audience looking at you like, her nail ain't the only thing that fell off.
Damn. No.
Could you imagine?
There's no falling off. No one that was in there knew who I was.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually joking. There was a lovely guy who came to the second show that said that he follows us on TikTok.
Oh,
I know.
That's nice.
I know. He was so sweet. Anyway, go ahead.
Dying of thirst or dying of hunger?
Hunger. Thirst? Thirst? You can't even get any final words out. It's too dry. It's too dry. I wither away like a lizard in the hot sun.
What? I think it's more of like a gasp that you're trying, like a. It is really sad. People die of these things.
Yeah.
I will recognize.
I'm thinking about it in a cartoon way,
Yes.
though. I'm not thinking about it in a
no.
legitimate way.
Everything that we think of is in cartoon format.
Yes, it is not to be taken seriously.
So I would go hunger as well.
I would say hunger.
And can't you last longer without eating than drinking?
Yeah, I think you need water. Water is what you need to survive.
Yes.
Water is
Yeah.
the most crucial. But that seems like, and if you run out of water, that's like a kidney thing too. Like you'll get like kidney failure from dehydration, I think. I'm talking out my fucking ass. I don't know. I don't know. I would assume you need water to make your kidneys run okay.
I would think so. I think you need water to make sure everything runs okay.
Yeah. So dying of hunger. You know what I also think too is that when you're dying of hunger, you're also getting kind of delirious. Like you're just kind of like a hallucination type thing. Nothing's making sense anymore. And I think that's how you have to go out. Whereas thirst, I feel like you'd be so aware of what is going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
All right. Tearing your wedding dress down the aisle, or the set of your musical falling down during your solo. Both catastrophic events.
I think I'm going to go tearing your wedding dress.
Kind of iconic.
Kind of iconic. Maybe like after you tear it, you like go to the back and you just like cut it up and make it short.
Oh, that's fun.
Something like that.
Drama. I love the drama added to it.
And then it's like one of those things where it's like, did she do it on purpose?
Was that a statement?
Was that a statement? But set of your musical falling.
It stops the whole thing. It's a hard stop on everything.
And now I have to make a fool out of myself. Now I have to make my solo a joke.
Well, because I'm laughing.
I'm laughing.
If it all goes down, I am cackling.
You're not going to catch me being embarrassed of myself.
No.
Not absolutely not.
No. That's not going to happen. Because, well, we're not embarrassable people.
That is true.
We don't.
I'm going to get my ass before you do.
My ass has been got.
By me.
By me. So you can't, nothing you say affects me in the slightest. In the slightest.
10,000%. Yes.
You don't have to worry about the haters out there when you got the hater in here, dog. Now check that. All right.
I don't have a third one.
Oh, okay.
To be honest with you, I didn't have the first or the second one.
Oh, you
I totally forgot.
You forgot about this or that?
I know.
Wow. Do you have Baccock, Marry, Kill?
Yep.
All right. Me too. Tsunami, tornado, hurricane. Tsunami, tornado, hurricane.
I am
I'm marrying hurricane.
Wow.
I'm Baccocking tsunami, and I'm killing tornado. And the reason for this is a hurricane lasts a good amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
You want to marry that. Solid, whatever. They also bring you peace, the eye of the storm. There is a moment of peace in there. Mm-hmm. It's good. The tsunami, whoa, one big pound. You got to Baccock that. And then the tornado, it's just all hot air. You know?
And they're so flippant.
They're so flippant.
They're so like, no, we're actually doing it. No, we're actually not. Oh, here I am. Oh, no, thanks.
Yeah. And I don't want to go to the middle of the country to find one.
No. They're in the most boring part of land.
Yeah.
I am going to say Bangkok hurricane, kill tornado, marry tsunami. And the reason why I would marry tsunami is because when there is a tsunami, holy shit, that motherfucker is intimidating.
Oh,
A tsunami?
A tsunami. Is
That's
tsunami?
like literally showing up with like a massive man.
It feels like it comes out of a comic book.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel real. Like because the buildup is so short. It's just like, hey, there was an earthquake in the water. Now we're going to have a different type of tragedy.
Yeah.
Because an earthquake, it's there, it happens, whatever. But like with a tsunami, for it to happen under the water, you have about what, 6 hours?
Yeah.
6 to 12 hours
Yeah, gotta
before
let
it comes to you.
in a massive wave? Oh,
Crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. The Exxon oil spill. The Great Chicago Fire. 9/11.
All right.
First of all, I want to make something very clear out of all this. I am killing 9/11.
I'm killing 9/11.
I hate 9/11. I will say that with my full
Okay,
chest.
I hate 9/11 for a variety of reasons.
Yes.
A, it happened.
Yes.
I hate 9/11. B, the terror it caused in regards to a war.
Yes.
Horrible.
Yes.
C, the racial undertones that came out of it.
Yes.
And awful. Horrible. And D, the horrible jokes that people tell about it.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that you can't make a decent one ever.
Oh, no. Everything can be joked about.
But
it's the amount of people that make 9/11 jokes that have no fucking tact. They have
Yes.
no they don't have a good sense of humor. It's like people that are still being like, Bush did 9/11.
Yeah.
You're like, would you please come up with one unique thought?
Yes.
Because you're doing a disservice. You're pouring salt in a wound when you make a bad, corny hack joke about one of the worst things to ever fucking happen.
It was horrific.
Absolutely horrific. Killing 9/11.
Killing 9/11. I
guess Bangkok the fire, marry the oil spill.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the fire. The fire, like, fires aren't that original to me.
Yeah. And they also, like, it's kind of like, how do I put it?
It's kind of like what?
A fire. It's because it's such a natural kind of like, I mean, a fire can happen at any given moment.
It's just not that original of a catastrophe.
Yeah.
Whereas the oil spill, you're going, what?
Yeah.
Very rarely do the birds get got.
And there were also so many repercussions that came from the Exxon oil spill. And there are many repercussions that come from marrying somebody. That's
a good point. A dark point, but a good one.
But a point.
but a point nonetheless. Yeah, I would say that. I would definitely say that. All three horrible, but you asked me a question and I'm gonna answer it.
And that's right. Yeah.
All right. I have an egg on my face.
I did my egg on my face.
That's okay. All right.
I have a We Got Beef, but
all right. I feel stupid for thinking that Columbine was going to be a one-hit wonder.
I think we all did.
I think we all thought
there was no way that this would become a trend that is happening in our nation.
The one thing that didn't stick in the trend was that it was two of them. All these other people have been one. And I looked this up, and apparently one of them killed 9, another one killed 5. Doesn't that seem like it would start some sort of an argument?
like I'm a better
I don't know.
mass shooter.
I feel like maybe that was why people were like, you know what? I'm going to do this by myself. I don't want the competition. I don't want the... Do you know what I mean? I just feel like if you're... I don't know the dynamic between two mass shooters, but I would imagine they...
Yeah, I mean, it is very odd that they came together with a common goal. And I mean, yeah, the fact that like it has never happened since.
I know.
That it's two people.
Well, because normally mass shooters don't have any fucking friends. The fact that they had a friend
They had a like-minded
is actually kind of crazy. You're like, really? You had somebody. You had somebody that got it.
Yeah. You didn't have to go do it.
You didn't have to go do it. You fucking loser.
Losers.
Yeah. Also, I would like to note on this. Isn't it interesting how these things have evolved? Because that one was like, we've been bullied. We
Yes.
are whatever.
And it became for a long time that in media and everything, if somebody was going to harm other students, it was because they were being bullied.
Exactly. And now, all right, something happens and people are like, well, what's this 14-year-old's political affiliation?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
Like, I miss the days where the high school bully or whatever didn't have an opinion on abortion. That was really nice.
That was really nice.
We didn't know what that was like. We didn't know what we had.
Yeah, we weren't talking about that kind of stuff.
No, and we shouldn't be talking about that
Yeah.
kind of stuff at 14, 15 years old.
Because here's the thing, too, is that I don't know what the political affiliation is going to be for the person who's committing such a violent act, but I do know that their eyes are really going to be spooky once you look at them.
The eyes say it all. The eyes say it all. There's something.
They're not looking where they need to be looking.
There's a certain psychopath eye.
It's blank.
It's blank, and it is cold. It's
Yes.
cold. They can try to garner emotion. They can try to come up with it,
Yeah.
but you can tell.
Absolutely.
You can tell a fucking nutcase a mile away
Absolutely.
because the fucking I
Yeah.
can't even do their fucking stare, man.
No, you can't do their face.
You can't do their face.
You can't do your face unless you have that face.
Yeah.
And if you have that face, I'm staying away from you.
I know a couple of people with that fucking face. I'll tell you what, though.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right. We've got beef?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
This kind of ties into what I was saying earlier. Adults perishing can be funny. Okay? It can be. It's cartoonish. Don't make fun of the children.
Don't make fun of the children.
Don't make fun of the children. Adults make stupid decisions that kill themselves day in and day out.
Yes.
That's why you can find it a bit comical if something happens because they're not the innocent anymore.
Yeah.
The child, don't make fun of the child. Don't make fun of the child.
No.
There is not, I'm so sorry, there is not one thing I will ever find comedic about Sandy Hook.
No.
I will never find a single thing funny about that.
There's nothing funny about it.
There's nothing funny about it.
It's literally the worst example of humanity. It is the worst example. Not only the action of it, but the way that so many people in our country lacked empathy
Yes.
for a grieving group of people that went through a pain that they'll never understand.
And as I've always said, if you think that did not happen, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. If you think there's some sort of conspiracy where that did not take place, you suck.
Well, no. Well, this is the problem, though, is we have all these talking heads that are just like throwing things out there, seeing what sticks, and then they turn around and they go, I'm not responsible for the fucking bullshit that I fucking whatever. And it's like,
Yeah.
It's like, no, you are. You can be held accountable for the dumb shit that you say. It doesn't matter if you say it and then you turn around and you go, oh, I didn't mean it. I take it back. It's already out there falling on really stupid ears that are looking for a reason to be the victim of something. So if you say, oh, well, Sandy Hook, is conspiracy, blah, 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 blah. The government is planning all these things. Then these idiots that want to be a victim of something in this life go, the government's against me. The government's blah, 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 blah. Like it just fuels a fire that you don't know exists because you're sitting in your YouTube studio and blah, 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 blah.
But you are falling on ears that are insanely impressionable and also idiotic.
Yeah. So, like, on one hand, it's like, I can't be held responsible. And on the other hand, it's like, well, yeah, you can.
If you are saying horrific things, absolutely. You should be held responsible for them.
Everyone's responsible for their own personal actions.
Yeah.
That is true, but you can be responsible for sharing false information that you know to be false, but you're just trying to stir up random shit.
Right.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. That's that thing, and then
and I'm not even like I have no interest in having children. I don't like.
We're not even like children people.
Yeah, we're not at all. But what are you, dumb?
I feel like that happens a lot, though. The people that don't even care about having kids end up caring about kids more than people with kids sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here's my we've got beef.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell do you mean? These people were going to space, and in 72 seconds, the whole ship exploded. What do you mean?
You can't.
What are you saying to me? 72 seconds, and the whole thing explodes.
I'm not being part of a test run.
I'm not being part of a test.
I'm not your guinea pig.
For an accident like the Challenger to happen, okay, for it to happen so quickly, and the explosion in the sky, it's so on the nose of a catastrophe that I feel like if there is a God, the explosion went off and he went like in the way where you realize that you left something in the oven for way too long. Like oh heavens, there is no saving it. How could I have forgotten about the Challenger today?
I knew the Challenger was going up today, but I thought today was the 23rd. And it's actually not.
And then I look it up. It happened because people ignored safety warnings.
They ignore these warnings. They put the warnings in place and then they ignore them. Why did you put them in place if you're just going to ignore them?
Can I say something? Out of everything that has safety checks, all right, I'm going to need the ones checked for the rocket ship.
Yeah, for the spaceship where I catapult myself past the atmosphere.
I'm going to need you to double check. I'm going to need you to check the knobs.
Here's the thing, okay? If Kelly and I can go back into the apartment to double, triple check that we unplugged the hair straightener that has an automatic turn off eventually, I'm sure when you go up into space in the rocket ship, you're able to double, triple check all the knobs and make sure that we're going up safely. We're at low stakes with the straightener. Okay? Even if something were to start burning in this apartment, trust me, there's not a lot of places to go. We're going to smell that thing burning. We'll get that out like that. Low stakes. Okay?
But you're sending me into space and you didn't check the rearview mirror? You got a light out and you didn't check?
You are throwing me up into the sky. You're not doing the plane. You're not getting up there. You are throwing me into the sky.
I can't imagine being one of those people that was on the ground watching and cheering and whatever, and then it exploded. What do you even... I'd black out. I
would black out.
I do not trust it. I would not laugh because...
I would black out and then I would wake up covered in debris.
I don't think my brain would be able to compute such a horrific thing.
No, definitely not. I would laugh.
I would laugh. I would laugh because I'd be like, "There's no fucking way that rocket ship just exploded."
I would literally
and then you would cry. You would laugh and then you would cry
right.
because you would laugh because it wouldn't seem real, and then you would
yes.
cry because it would be so clearly real. There would be,
it would be so clearly real. But yeah, I mean, and this is something that you and I struggle with is that we, upon first glance, we go, what?
at horrific news. At horrific news, it doesn't. It.
Because I'm like, oh no, oh no, everything I thought could happen.
When I get nervous, I laugh. When I get nervous, I laugh.
I'm a nervous laugher.
I'm a nervous laugher. So when I see something absolutely horrible, I mean, you
and then we literally have to look at each other and go, it's not
funny, and then we start crying. It's like. But I can't imagine you're sitting, you set up your chair, you're excited to see.
But here's also the thing. Adults making the grown decision to be flung into space. You're making the grown decision.
I know.
You know what could happen.
You know the risks.
You know the risks. You know what could happen. Nobody's saying it's not devastating. Nobody's saying this, that, the other thing. But you're also, I mean, I hate to bring it down to this, but stupid games, stupid prizes. You throw yourself into space, you might not come back down.
Honestly, though, I mean, I wouldn't go to space. No, there are a lot of things that I wouldn't do because I'm like, this seems, even though they're like, no, bungee jumping, like the cord is tight. Listen, why would I throw myself off a ledge unless I wanted to die?
Kelly and I, listen. We trip over our own feet when we walk on a day-to-day basis. I don't need to be risking my clumsiness, my lack of an attention span.
If I want a thrill, I'll go to the movies.
I'm at the Grove. I'm in the movie theater.
All right. I don't need any of this nonsense of how high in the sky can I go? Oh, let me fall down with a parachute. I want to go fucking, fucking parasailing.
My God. And because you know what you hear every single time somebody talks about one of those things? You hear of an accident. You hear of something that happened to somebody. And enough times something happens to somebody that something happens to you. Don't do the thing where things are happening to people.
They go, well, actually, most people survive skydive. Most people, it's successful.
We don't need to. I'm not playing with the idea of most. It needs to be all.
How about this? How about I could just eliminate the whole thing, the whole possibility? That's a danger that'll never exist in my life.
I'll never have to worry about my parachute not opening if I don't jump out of the plane.
All right. Henhouse open mic?
Yeah. My phone.
All righty.
Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
You could go first.
Okay.
What do you have?
A song.
Okay.
Catastrophe. I need you to burn it down. I need you all around. I'm falling off buildings, my splatter don't make a sound. Catastrophe, baby, what if we die today? What if we drown tomorrow? What if we go out in pain? What if we're covered in sorrow? I got my money on a disaster. Death is inevitable, but I feel it coming faster. Hurricane, Category 5, Wind's insane. Coming at you live. I'm 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 coming at you live. Catastrophe. I need you to burn it down. I need you, and all around. I'm falling off buildings, my splatter don't make a sound.
I felt like you didn't have it. I felt like you.
Listen, we were all within the movement of the track. There was no method to the madness, which is telling of the theme
of catastrophe.
I rehearsed it like 3 times. And
I'll tell you what, you couldn't tell. You know what? It came across so effortless. I have a journal entry.
Okay.
The wind blew the door open. You were standing there in your coat only. It's here, you whispered, but I couldn't hear you. So I said, what? You said, it's here. I didn't quite nod, but I looked at you in a way that said, I heard you that time. And I stared out the window. Hurricane Brandon, or is it Brendan? Hurricane Brendan was here. It ripped through our small town, leaving 80 survivors. A devastating result for a town that originally had 40. Who are these foreigners and what do they want? We waited for the storm to pass, even merged to the right lane for it. Days went by, nights went hello. Hurricane Brendan was unforgiving, like a homophobic father who had secrets of his own. People lost their homes, which was alarming because I can always find my house.
Very good. Very good. Much better than mine. Very funny.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The days went by. Nights
It
went
said
hello. Stupid.
Very funny. Very funny.
All right. Well,
Okay.
hey.
We got to get going.
We got to get going. It was great to see you guys. We'll be back next week.
That's right.
I'm so happy to be
back.
here.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Enjoy your time with your loved ones.
Yes.
We love you guys, and we will see you next week.
Yes, and as always, you can find my stuff at This Is Kelly Ryan, KellyRyanComedy.com.
And at I Am Allie Ryan.
And NIGHTCOOP podcast on Apple and Spotify. Please.
Give us a 5-star review.
5-star review.
5 star.
5 star.
HomestarRunner.com.
HomestarRunner.com. All right. Okay, bye.